Hey guys, good evening and thanks for joining. So finally, we are going to discuss about Azure Sentinel. So before going to Azure Sentinel, I will give the introduction about ELK tool. So ELK is a open source as well as a commercial. So E means Elasticsearch and L means Logstash and K means Kibana. So these are the three different types of part of ELK. Logs, Elasticsearch, Logstash and Kibana. Elasticsearch is for the search queries, like a hunting purpose we will use or deeper investigation. So Logstash is for storage purpose, processing as well collection, aggregation, normalization, total end to end, all the 6 parameters, indexing, querying, all those will part of the Logstash. So here we can use the taking care of the storage as well. And Kibana is mainly for the dashboard and visualizations and so on. So this is an open source tool and they have done the end user license agreement by Splunk to ELK tool. Okay, now ELK has a combination of both commercial and open source. So I can take ELK now and I can, if I have the really development skills and if I agree with the ELK team and I can build now rkcym tool as well. Same thing Splunk has done, the same thing Exabeam has done, same thing Securonics also. So these are the couple of tools will work on the same pattern or same mechanism basically. Clear. So what is these 4 options or 5 tools are working on? Completely based on the search queries. It's like a Google kind of engine and you can give any query and according to that one response will be come back or output will come back. So whenever any security incident is triggered and raw logs, we can pull it by providing the query and we can do the manual analysis or we can do threat hunting. So that is the way how this query will work. ELK also almost equivalent to Sentinel. Basically, LKS came initially around 2005 or 2006. So many vendors basically copied by taking the end user license agreement and they have developed their own tools. As I said, couple of tools like example, Splunk, Exabeam, Securonics, and finally Azure Sentinel as well. Okay, now we are going to discuss about Azure Sentinel. So Azure Sentinel is from Microsoft. And before going to discuss about Azure Sentinel SIEM tool, Sentinel-1 is a EDR tool that is not from Microsoft. Sentinel-1 is a dedicated vendor, that to EDR. Okay, so there is no relation, there is no matching in between Azure Sentinel versus Sentinel-1. Sentinel-1 is a vendor and they have their one of the dedicated EDR tool that is called Sentinel-1 EDR tool or XDR tool. That is different and Azure Sentinel SIEM tool is different. Azure Sentinel vendor is Microsoft. And here it's a cloud native based service or solution. What is mean a cloud native based service or solution? There is no need to depending on other third party vendors. There is no need to depending on any other third parties like IBM or HP or maybe Splunk or maybe some other vendors. So it's inbuilt Microsoft based one of the dedicated tool or product or solution we can say. So inbuilt in the cloud terminology, what is meant by native basically whatever services they are developing or what a solution they are developing or what a product they are developing, those solutions or products or tools we can call it as a native based. Otherwise we can call default. So this Azure Sentinel has a SIEM tool capability and also threat hunting capability as well as SOAR capability also. So but those things are like additional licensing we have to purchase. So how we can define this one? Azure Sentinel is a cloud-based, native tool from Microsoft, and it is a dedicated tool or product. So it inbuilt Microsoft based one of the dedicated tool or product. So it's inbuilt Microsoft based native tool from Microsoft, and it is a cloud based, native tool from Microsoft, and it is a cloud based, native tool from Microsoft, and it has capability of source, security, orchestration, and automated response, threat hunting as well. But unfortunately, it doesn't contain user entity behavior analytics. In future, maybe they will develop. So that is about Azure Sentinel. So what is the architecture diagram? So this one basically it contains the Azure Sentinel SIEM tool. So here we can say workspace or analytics. So same thing here as well. And here we can say data connectors. So basically all these are like combining together. I cannot say same as it is we have to follow. And all these things are configuration oriented. So what is that one? I'm going to explain. Give me a couple of minutes. So data connectors that may be inbuilt Microsoft related products or maybe third party. For example, if I'm using Microsoft Office 365 phishing email defender, or maybe I'm using Microsoft EDR, or maybe I'm using Microsoft Intune, or maybe I'm using Microsoft mobile device management, or maybe I'm using Microsoft patch management or Microsoft servers. All these we can call it as inbuilt Microsoft products. So data connectors not only will collect the logs from the different types of Microsoft oriented data sources, log sources, but also it will support for third party vendors as well. Like a DSM we discussed morning in the IBM QRadar. Same concept here as well. So not only for Microsoft oriented solutions, data connectors not only it will collect, but also it will collect third party as well. What is mean by this one? For example, maybe in my organization, I'm using Fortinet firewall. I can integrate data connector using Fortinet firewall. Maybe I'm using CrowdStrike EDR tool. So I can use the CrowdStrike EDR tool using API token method. Maybe I'm using vulnerability management tool part of Qualys. I can integrate all those vulnerability logs to our Azure Sentinel using data connector. So after that, it will do same process whatever we discussed, aggregation, normalization, parsing. So data connector, it will collect the logs from the different types of inbuilt Microsoft products or native Microsoft products, and also additionally third-party vendors also. For example, firewall, proxy, DLP, encryption, file integrity monitoring, all the servers, all the databases, all the application, and so on. Later, it will complete aggregation, parsing, and normalization, and those logs will send it to workspace or data analytics. It will complete indexing, filtering, and querying, and also backend they have the correlation rule engine. Okay, so based on these correlation rule engine, whenever any abnormal or malicious or suspicious activity it's happened, alerts will be triggered in the Azure Sentinel. So this is the way how the process will work. By default, couple of things can be configured by our Azure Sentinel. If you want to create any custom correlation rule, we have to use analytics engine. So that's why I said workspace and also analytics. For storing of the logs, we have data storage. Okay. So now once those alerts will come, different vendors meaning here, for example, in my organization, it will support basically. It will support, that's correct. It will support. In my organization, I'm using different types of third-party vendors. When I say vendors, those vendors are one of the firewall data source, one of the, okay, so Sentinel-1 EDR tool, that is a data source. And also I'm using proxy as a force point proxy. And web application firewall, I'm using a Akamai. Or maybe, okay, so NADS and APIs I'm using as a Vectra. So these are all we can call it a third party. It is not belongs to the same Microsoft vendor, or we can say different data sources. Both are same. Different data sources or third party, it is belongs to both are same. It's like a synonymous kind of thing. Okay. So now in the Azure Sentinel dashboard, we can receive the alerts. And so whenever any score it will appear based on the severity 0 to 100. we can go and we can take care of the respective analysis related to L1 and L2 and L3 operations. So this is the way how the overall backend process it will work. So this is the generalized diagram. I have done the customization basically, but there are a lot of components are existing in the Microsoft SIEM architecture diagram. That one we are going to discuss now. This is generalized one. For simple understanding purpose, I have done the customization because all these SIEM tools we are discussing about. Okay, so log collector, log processor, and also SIEM tool or ESM. Same way, I have done the little bit customization to understand the easy way. But actually speaking, from Microsoft, whatever they provided architecture diagram is. So this is the basically Microsoft Sentinel architecture diagram. Based on these architecture diagram, it contains so many components. So those components are, you can see, so right hand side, these blocks, whatever it is available, configuration, administration, and implementation side. You can see configuration as a heading here. All these are configuration oriented. For example, log onboarding, custom rule creation, or playbooks creation. So all those will fall under the configuration oriented, like administrations or implementation oriented. And on the left hand side, you can see threat management. Nothing but we'll take care of the L1, L2, L3 operations. Okay, when we'll take care of the SOAR capability, we'll take care of the threat hunting capability, we'll take care of the malware analysis, and so on. So threat management to take care of the overall security incident investigation and forensic analysis. On the right hand side, configuration oriented architecture diagram, it's mainly for the log onboarding or data source onboarding from the different types of log sources or data sources. In the similar way, custom correlation rule creation and also aggregation, parsing, normalization, indexing, querying, filtering, and storing of the logs. All these are configuration oriented. So now we can go and we can discuss about each and every component. What is the importance of each and every component? Whenever you are going for dedicated to Sentinel, from this diagram, we can expect one or two questions. So that maybe what is meant by playbook or what is meant by notebook, what is meant by threat hunting, what is meant KQL, all these are different types of interview questions. Not only that, even data connector also. You should be aware of all these overall definitions are full forms. So let's go and discuss about all these now. First one is data connector. So what is data connector it will do? And you can see here data connector is arrow mark represented Microsoft and third party. So meaning here, not only from Microsoft based data sources, log sources, but also data connector, it will support to some other third party vendors as well. Don't get confusion here. When I say third party vendors, different types of data source other than Microsoft products. So that is called third party vendors. Okay. So now what is data connector importance? Basically, it will do the collection of the logs from the different types of log sources. Or data sources. So that may be inbuilt Microsoft products or solutions, and also different or third party vendors or tools. So that is about data connector importance basically. Nothing but aggregation it will complete, and parsing it will complete, and normalization, all those things can be completed by data connector. So what is next one here? Playbooks. What is meant by playbook here? We'll go one by one now. Playbook arrow mark, it was representing to leverage Azure logic apps. So logic apps are developed to take care of the step-by-step process or phase-by-phase approach. Whenever any security incident is triggered, automatically it will take care of the instant response as well. Playbooks has inbuilt feature name is called as SOAR capability. SOAR capability as well. Okay. Only this vendor is supporting automated capability whenever any security incident is triggered. And if you are doing the automation on the backend using Python or PowerShell and so on, that licensing you are purchasing. So once the logic or condition or algorithm it is hitting, even it will take care of the automated response as well. Nothing but we can block the IP address or we can block the domain name and everything can be taken care playbooks. So that is the importance of so playbooks. For that one, it will use couple of Azure logic apps. By default, it is integrated basically. So that is my playbook. How to define playbook now? It is a step-by-step process or procedure. Automatically, it will execute upon alert. Alert notification. And also can be taken care. Automated response. What is automated response? We can call it as SOAR capability, security, orchestration, and automated response. So that is the importance of the playbook. Okay, what is it meant by notebook? I will explain. Give me another 5 minutes, Pavan. So next one is analytics here. For that one, it will use couple of other apps as well. Okay. So next one is analytics, and also you can see analytics is mapped to Kusto query language. On the right hand side, arrow mark is representing to Kusto query. By the way, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can see.
Okay. Thanks. Thank you so much. Yeah. So yeah, analytics is mapping to Kusto query language. So why we can use the analytics basically to create a customized correlation rule. By default, Sentinel can be configured default correlation rule. But if you want to create any customized correlation rule, we have to use analytics space engine or analytics engine using KQL, Kusto query language. Okay. So by today evening, after this call, what I will do, I will upload 300 plus queries related to Sentinel, especially for authentication failure category and also for brute force attack, multiple authentication login failure attempts, or maybe DOS or DDoS or any malware category of the attacks. Just you can remember 3 or 4 from for the interview point of view. So they will ask, do you know how to execute or do you know how to create a KQL queries? Okay, so that time at least you have to remember 2 to 3 queries and you have to explain at the time of the interview. Anyway, that one we can discuss once again at the time of the interview point of view, how to answer and what you should answer and what you should not answer. Otherwise, we can discuss part of investigation side. So next one is analytics space or analytics. It's mainly for the correlation rule engine, CRE. It can be used creating customized correlation rule or rules based on our business requirement. By default, Azure Sentinel will support out-of-box correlation rule. So that is about analytics one. So next one is community, and also community you can see it is mapped to GitHub. It's not a public GitHub, it's a private GitHub. It's a licensed one. Okay, now why we have to use this GitHub? To receive the regular threat intelligence feeds, threat hunting capable. It's like an open page basically. So regular threat intelligence feeds and also threat hunting capability or functionalities, we can use it. And additionally, even we can take care of the detection based on the signature or behavioral pattern mechanism. So that is called basically community page or community from GitHub side. So what are the additional functionality it will do? It will take care of the, as I said, threat hunting capability, and also it will take care of threat intelligence feeds integration, even customized playbooks creation if they need any input. And based on the regular threat intelligence feeds, we can use that one as well. Okay, so that is the importance of the community edition or community page, not edition, community page or community. It is a open page. It's a page basically, and it can be used detection based on signature and also behavioral pattern, and also it can be taken care of the threat hunting. So detection based on signature, and once again based on data source wise also. Can anyone tell what is my data source here? Detection based on signature I said, and also I said detection based on the data source. Can anyone tell me what is detection based on the data source?
Malware.
Exactly, whatever we discussed part of the HP ArcSight, one of the use case document I attached. Did you remember? More than 2000 or 1000 plus use cases are correlation rules. All those are detection based. Detection based correlation rules are customized correlation rules we have to configure. So that is mean by detection based data sources. And also detection based data source and behavioral pattern, and also it can be used threat hunting, and query samples. Even if you want, if you don't know how to use a query and which type of query we have to run, we can take the queries from the even GitHub page also. Query samples we can take it like a test cases. In the morning class we discussed the building blocks, right? Test cases. Here also we can use samples of the queries. We can take that sample and we can execute, and whether output is coming or not we have to verify. So we can take the query samples. So that is the importance of the community page from the GitHub side.
RK,
Yeah, please.
when we are talking about private GitHub portal, which you mentioned, right?
Yes.
What would be the difference with a private GitHub and a public GitHub?
Private GitHub is dedicated to whatever licensed one basically. So that, as I said, example elk tool we can use for the commercial and
Both.
open source. Correct.
Right. Yeah.
Same way, we have public GitHub also available. We cannot store our secrets or privacies or any other keys and so on in our private GitHub. Sorry, public GitHub.
Public one. Right.
Yeah, we have done the customization. Was like work in this scenario. Microsoft has done the customization and they developed dedicated page for this one. So that is called private.
So public code, we will get different sources, right? It's like a knowledge base,
Yes, it's
and
like a knowledge base, and we can get the different types of publicly available data, and we can do the customization as well. Yes.
so we can say it's like a community would be like a knowledge base where you get all the resources.
Yes, correct. Next one is workspace. Workspace is mainly why we can use for the data storage. Okay, and also it basically is a container based workspace, container based, because Azure Sentinel, it is not at all hardware based solution. It is a cloud based solution by the by. Okay, so it is a container based and it can be used for data and also configuring of the information, and additionally it can be used for storing of the logs. For example, node in the IBM radar we discussed, right? Same almost equals to storing of the logs, like a log stash we can say. Just now we discussed about log stash. Workspace, it can be used for log storage. So that is our workspace. It is a container based one. So that is about overall configuration and implementation wise. For that one, it is arrowing log analytics here. Nothing but log analytics. It contain machine learning and behavioral pattern and everything as well. Workspace once again. It will do processing and also it will take care of the indexing, querying and filtering, and additionally even it is based on the machine learning and also based on the behavioral pattern. So all these are complete implementation side. All these are implementation side. So these things we have to take care of the implementation and we have to configure everything. And once we are configuring, and when the attacker or maybe internal employee, they are trying to the abnormal activity, those alerts will be triggered in the threat management. So like a dashboards we can see, and cases like a case management, and hunting of the threats and notebooks we can discuss one by one. So first one, dashboards. So dashboard based on company business requirement for visualization. So what's happening, what's going on? For that one, as I said, Kibana, right? Kibana. So same thing, Kibana concept they are using here. So based on the business requirement, we can create customized dashboards, and also we can use default dashboards as well. So that is the dashboards importance. Next one is cases. So cases nothing but security instant investigation and analysis and everything. Case management basically. It can be used for case management and tracking of the cases, whether it is closed or opened or work in progress or on hold or pending. All these can be taken care of the cases like a instance or alerts. These are all incidents or alerts generated by Sentinel. So next one we have hunting. So this is mainly for the threat hunting capability. Hunting of the threats proactively using
SOAR and SOAR capability.
using hunting of threats. How we can do for any query
Threat
based solution?
intelligence.
Yeah, one is threat intelligence, one more query language, KQL. Manual way we have to go and we have to fetch the data and we have to verify. I already given one of the example also, VPN authentication failure and brute force attack. When we discussed about querying in the generic definitions, in the cybersecurity definitions querying. So our threat hunting side also we discussed, correct? So there are two scenarios are given. Yeah. So as I said, IBM QRadar, logarithm, McAfee, HP ArcSight, RSA, Event Tracker, Cisco Managed Engine, Alien Vault, all these are user friendly. Everything like a drop down list. There is no need to write any queries. We can fetch the data by filtering option. But here we have to give a query, and according to that one, you can fetch the data using indexing and querying options. So here we can see hunting also it is mapped to KQL. Hunting how it is, how we can do using KQL queries we have to run, and we have to see manual based, not based on the correlation rule. It's a complete manual way. Finally, notebooks. So notebooks here we can call it as a Jupyter notebooks. You can see here. So notebooks is mapped to Jupyter. So Jupyter like a third party, they are integrated all these. So what is the importance of the notebooks? So it will taken care of the basically to about how to manipulate and how we can take care of the respect instant investigations. Everything can be taken care by Jupyter. So in the also it will do the collecting of the data first thing by using data connector we can use. And once again, what Jupyter notebooks it will validate, what data we collected, that it will verify. And additionally, it will use the different types of programmability and also queries, and also for visualization and data analytics purpose and machine learning capability. Everything can be taken care by notebooks basically. I'm repeating once again. Notebooks, what exactly it will verify? Whatever data connector is collect the data. Okay. So it will verify that one. Data connectors. Sorry, Jupyter notebooks. Notebooks will verify whatever data connectors collected the data, like an auditing kind of thing. I can say simple words. It will re-verify, and also it can be taken care machine learning engine. See, there are several places I am saying machine learning engine. Don't get confusion. Workspace also I said, and also I said one more is analytics one as well. So that is another playbook side. There are 3 to 4 components are supporting all these multiple functionalities. And visualization purpose we can use using Kibana example. Kibana only the integrated basically to visualize the notebooks. And also it has a data analytics functionality as well. How to generate a risk score for any security incident, like that is data analytics engine or capability. So these things can be supported by notebooks related to Jupyter. So out of all these, from the interview point of view, what are the very, very famous one? Data connector, collection of the logs. And playbook, where is the play? Yeah. For threat hunting purpose, what is the query language we can use? So KQL. So this is also one of the important interview question. Do you know how to write KQL queries? As said, I will attach couple of KQL queries by end of today. So there are 300 plus. So this is simple guys. Event ID equals to, if I want to see from fast one data, for fast one day or fast 1 hour or fast 12 hours, what is the VPN authentication login failure attempt from the different types of users, or what is the brute force attack authentication login failure attempts dedicated to one of the user or maybe multiple users also. What is the query we can give? Always you can remember, whenever we are giving query, we can use star. What do you mean star?
Starting with all.
Yeah, pool of the logs, all the logs. From all this pool of the logs, we have to fetch the data. Example, if I don't know one of the, I mean, address in the Hyderabad location, I'll go to Google and I will ask what is the address. Then based on the direction, I will go by driving or whatever it may be. So same way here also, if you want to give a query and based on the query, it will fetch the data and it will give it. So for that one, we are using KQLs. Okay. So example, if I want to write query for
Will this KQL similar to SQL it will be?
yeah, everything almost they are defined through query language only. So SQL or PGSQL or KQL and almost all these programming languages are almost equal, but here and there little bit difference will be there. Like a parenthesis meaning is different. So star is different. Yeah, almost equal. And for example, as I said, maybe last 1 hour, I want to see about Windows authentication login failure attempts. What is the query we have to give?
Select star from
6424.
Six
Event
four.
ID number.
What is the event ID?
6425 if it is failure.
6425. Very nice.
Huh?
Very nice.
Failure, failure.
4625.
Yeah, 4625.
4624 successful.
Yeah. Not only these two, there are other queries as well. So as I said, couple of material I uploaded by today evening. I provided more than 80 to 100 event IDs. So all those event IDs, at least account is created, account is deleted, account is updated, and event ID authentication successful and failure. So in such we have to remember 5 to 6 queries, sorry, event ID numbers also. Okay. So example in this scenario, event ID 4625 we can give. And also I have to do the filtering for 1 hour time. And additionally, if I need dedicated one of the user from all this pool of the logs. Now, additionally, I can give the, if I know the username, I can give the username. If I know the computer name, I can give the computer name. If I know the IP address, I can give the IP address. Example, IP address equals to, like a Wireshark filter, same as it is. But there, drop down list, it will be there. And here we are typing a query. So 10.10.10.1. Now what we are doing here, so from past 1 hour Windows authentication login failure attempts, from overall authentication login, dedicatedly I'm checking for 10.10.10.1 machine login authentication failures only. So this is the way we have to write a query, and couple of queries we can discuss once again.
Sir, time also we need to mention, right?
Time also we can mention. So example, and time equals to, so date and time and format, you know that one already.
It will be in 24 hours format.
24 hours format, correct. DD, month, and year, and additionally
Time.
Hours.
Yeah, so this is the way we have to write a query. Okay, so this is applicable to all, but KQL maybe it is little bit different. We can discuss that one. So that is about overall Azure Sentinel network or SIEM tool architecture diagram. So as I said, out of all these, data connector, and also where is playbook?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, playbook. And also data storage, which one we can use? Workspace. And finally notebook. So these are the couples of questions we can expect. Additionally, do you know how to write a query? After that, what are the regular, okay, so alerts you will receive, and what are the different correlation rules we can configure using KQL. So these are the Azure Sentinel side, most of the questions we can expect. But anyways, we can discuss that one later. So this is about overall architecture diagram. And coming back here, additional licensing. So what are the additional licensing we have to purchase? It will not support UBA, obviously. We have to purchase threat hunting, and we have to purchase workspace for storage purpose, and we have to purchase additionally
Notebooks.
yeah, notebooks, and also we have to purchase for playbooks. Yeah, additionally premium support. So these are all the additional licenses we have to purchase. Coming to deployment side, anyone?
What about threat intelligence?
Threat intelligence also, I forgot, sorry. Threat intelligence as well. What the deployment option?
Cloud-based.
SaaS.
Yes, cloud-based. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on a minute. So deployment is cloud-based. So is there any other?
No.
Only cloud-based, that's right. On log integration methods,
Syslog API token.
syslog,
API token.
API token. Third one,
MSRPC.
data connectors.
Cloud connector.
Yeah, data connect is also applicable to, they have their own cloud connectors as well. So next one, yeah, if it is dedicated to on-premise Windows machines. So in that scenario, you are right, MSRPC. See, here we are discussing about combination of hybrid also. So maybe don't think like all of our services are available in the cloud environment. Maybe couple of critical applications are located in the on-premise, and non-critical applications are maybe utilizing in the cloud environment. Even we have to integrate our on-premise logs also. So absolutely correct, MSRPC and WMA method. So these are all the ways we can integrate these logs to Azure Sentinel.
Device cloud connector.
Cloud connector, I can say data connector and cloud connector. I can say separate also fine. They have their own customized one. Next one, severity of the alerts. So it is 1 to 100, obviously critical, high, medium and low, that is common. And implementation method, we have out. I can show you how to make implementation. Once I will purchase on-premise, sorry, cloud-based tool, where to go and how to go. First, we have to register Azure portal. Let's see whether that option is available or not. Okay.
RK, we have that free trial version.
Yeah, free trial. That's what I'm planning to show. Yeah. So that is about overall Azure Sentinel. Okay. So this architecture is very, very important, guys. Okay. In this architecture itself, almost our 30 minutes entire will be over. Okay. Additionally, you should know about KQL and custom correlation rule creation, one of the instant investigation. Yeah. Next one is I'm planning to show about how to create a ticketing tool. So these are all the very, very famous tool right now. It is available. I will go and I will re-verify once again. Is there another SIM tools are important for the interview point of view? In case it's important, we can discuss once again. So go back to our ServiceNow developer tool, how to make an instance. So this is the page basically. I think I forgot to share in the WhatsApp. Apologies, guys. So you can see here, sign up and start building. Sign up and start building. So you have to write your own name. So I will give X, 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 and so on. Y, 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 and I have to provide one of the email address. I have a lot of email address registered. I think maybe RK Technologies. m1@gmail.com. India. So after clicking on this one, sign up. So I did not read the condition. Okay, sign up. Okay, let's go and see now. Okay. Actually, it will not take that much time. Let's see. I'm not sure whether I provided correct one or not. So I'll go back here.
RK, if you want, I would like to share, if you can explain.
Only 1 second. Maybe I will try here. In case if it is not, then I can ask. Thank you so much. Anyway, tomorrow morning you have to share your screen.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nope. Okay, no problem. Can you share your screen? Yeah, thanks. This is the mail I given. Okay. Yeah, it has come. Okay, fine. So once you are registering that one, it will come one of the email address for verification. And okay, it's completed already now. Automatically it is redirecting. So once you are going to in this page, don't select no. You can tell it yes, you are a developer. And here also you can tell it select as a developer. And you can accept the terms and conditions. And finally, you can finish the setup. So now you can see here, there are 3 different instances are available all over the worldwide. So that is the way how the service now has done the cloud based. All these are cloud based. One is, I don't know this is how to pronounce, Xando maybe. Second, Washington DC, and third one, Vancouver. Okay. So click on the start building. I'm taking directly this one itself.
RK, you are not audible, RK. We are not able to hear you. Hello.
Oh my gosh. So apologies, guys. I was in mute. I drank some water. So I was in mute. Apologies. So did you remember where I went? So I will go back once again. Yeah, this is the page it will appear. Once you completed everything, we discussed about ITL process. Under the ITL process, we discussed about instant lifecycle management, problem statement, in the similar change management process. And also we discussed our service desk, all these options, correct? All these options are available under the all option. So there are so many features are developing by our ServiceNow tool. So there are so many options here. So it can be used by knowledge base purpose or asset inventory or service management, or maybe these are all asset inventory purpose. And also for problem statement creation, change management request creation, for everything. Now I want to create instant. So under that one, click on the create new. Otherwise, you can type here filter as well. So click on incidents. And you can see on the right hand top corner, new option is available. All these are instantly created by a couple of people in the service now. So click on new here. Automatically one of the tracking number it will be generated. So this is for the case number basically to know about what is the status of the respective incident, whether it is a new or work in progress or on hold or pending or closed. So this is also one of the interview question. Once you are opening the ServiceNow ticketing tool, what are the different type states we can see? New, in progress, on hold, resolved, and closed. Cancel. Duplicate scenarios we can cancel. What is new here? So new is nothing but once you will create any instant number, it will be new. And once you are changing the number, changing the state from allocation to work in progress. And is there any dependencies there, like a blocking of the IP or blocking of the hash value or blocking of the domain and so on? We have to make like on hold or pending. A resolved meaning you completed successfully instant investigation, like a pulse positive. And resolved closed, who will take care? A couple of sampling of the instance can be taken care by your manager. So he will make like a closed. Cancel meaning here, two different types of tickets you created for same incident, like a duplicate kind of thing. For those scenarios, we can make a cancelled one. Okay. So now caller here, there is no caller option basically. This one, it will come as email notification we have to select. So because it's a demo tool, that is the reason it is not showing. So I'm selecting first one itself. And if you want to make any watch list also, we can make watch list like your manager. And category of the incident, for example, right now it is not showing security, but in practical, our tool at the time of the security incident investigation, we can see security as well, one of the option. So right now I will share network maybe. And impact. So for example, we received a ransomware category of the attack, or one of the system is got common malware. So I'll make high, and urgency levels it's very, very high. And you can see priority, it is changed it automatically. I did not change anything here. So once I changed high and high, automatically priority of the incident also changed critical. And here service, all these things, just you can, okay, there is no need to fill anything here. Short description of the ticket here. One of the end user system got compromised by ransomware or malware. And assignment group here, our SOC team. So in a practical or real-time world, we can see directly SOC. So maybe I can go with name, or maybe for text, I can give security. Let's see whether it is available. Yeah, IT security. Similar way you can see soc@tcs.com, or soc@wipro.com, or soc@ of some other whatever company you're working on. They will give the name. So now you have to assign to yourself, because you are creating ticket and you are working on this one. Assign to yourself, and you are a part of the SOC example. Now I am creating ticket part of the cybersecurity SOC operation using same tool. In the similar for EDR vacancies, we have to create under EDR. If you are creating for vulnerability management or patch updates, so that time vulnerability management. So depending on which type of security domain you selected, for all these security domains, whatever security you selected, it's common for everything. And description, system is got compromised by ransomware, and I have to analyze or something like that to identify whether really false positive or true positive. So you can see here, whenever knowledge base meaning here, as I said, it will act as a database also. Whatever instance you are creating based on the machine learning, even ServiceNow ticketing tools also will understand. So for example, if I will select any ransomware category of the attacks, it is giving any suggestion. It is giving for VLAN. It is giving for, why it is giving VLAN? Because I select a network. In the practical world, if I will select security, and based on my existing tickets, whatever I already created in the past, those tickets information it will throw here automatically. Using that one also we can complete. So our investigation, what we have done in the past as well. So that is called historical analysis, I said already. Okay. Now additionally, we have to write notes. Instant is assigned to myself. And ticket is created for tracking purpose. Example only I am giving all these. And work notes, same thing I will give work notes as well. And this one incident 10002, and channel via email. I am receiving the email notification, or maybe SIM dashboard. So example, I will receive email. And finally, I'm submitting here. Yeah, first one itself. So click on this one. Now I created ticket. Now I have to work on this particular security incident to take care of the overall analysis in the SIM tool by doing the log analysis, and based on the IP address, based on the domain name, or based on the URL link, or based on the hash value. So all these verifications I have to do using the open source, or maybe using the commercial tools. So now
if you before going to start, you can make it like a new to in progress. And whenever you are working on the instance, please update the comments or please update the notes. It's very, very important. So otherwise the client or maybe your manager not sure what's going on this incident, because per day you will work on so many incidents. Okay, so escalations will come if you don't update the notes or comments. You can see here whatever I have created, automatically it's updated. So all these comments, it will be updated. So now once again, here I'm updating notes stating that I have started working on instant investigation using SIEM tool by doing log analysis, because I changed the work in progress, right? So I have to update the comment and I'm posting. So it's updated here so that, so as I said, don't work on the only how many instances per day you are working on. So instead of the quantity, you have to think about quality also. So your manager, it will validate couple of times whenever he is getting free time, he's going to, he will check whether you are working properly or not on each and every instant, or blindly you are closing, mention like a false positives. So as I said, quality is important as compared to quantity. You can please priority give the quality as per my opinion. But you have to compete with other team members as well. But don't do too much of the quantities. Maybe your colleague is doing 1000 instances per month. Maybe you should be like 950 or maybe 1050. But along with that one, you have to maintain the quality as well. Because whenever any appraisal will come, or salary hike or salary growth, it will increase. They'll compare one person with the another employee, or one user with another user. Right? Now, so this is the way. After that, as I said, we have to go back to our SIEM tool, and whenever you're working on, please make sure that all the data, either you can use example Google Docs, or maybe any other Word document, whatever it may be. So ticket number, you can make all these, and once you are completing also, why it is required, whenever you are making a summary of the report, you have to keep all these. So now go back to our ticketing tool. So this is my ticketing tool. And type of the incident. So next one, asset profiling and user profiling in the SIEM tool. So like IP address, you have to keep. You have to keep username or computer name or system name. In the similar way, ransomware, what is the IP address I given, username, computer names, and also when the event it's happened, event timestamp.
Category.
Yeah, category of the attack under malware, for example. Yes. Next one is data source logs. Which data source logs are hitted? And data source action. And also we have to keep our file path, because it's a malware category of the attack. So we have to keep file path, file size, file category, hash value. Okay, in this similar way, attacker information also. These are IP address are nothing but our private IP, or destination IP, or victim IP. This one. In the similar attacker IP address, what are the tactics and techniques and procedure attacker is used? So all these things, from where we have to gather all this information, by the way?
From the
Log
SIEM tool.
analysis.
SIEM tool we have to, yeah, log analysis, correct. So in the logs we have to take from the SIEM tool. and whatever information we are getting in the alert itself. So in case data source action, it is showing as a, for example, block or quarantine. Block or quarantine. So what is the conclusion before proceeding false positive or true positive?
Check with the action performed by the data source.
Yes. So please, you can conclude it's a false positive, but you should require evidence. Without evidence, any court will accept the case.
No.
Not possible.
It will not. It will not. Yes, it's not possible. It will not accept it. So same thing. Even though a data source action is showing as a block or quarantine, we need evidence. In that scenario, for example, take the hash value and please go and check in the example virustotal.com, or directly already nowadays EDR tool is integrated same tool, or maybe you can take from the log source itself and check the hash value of the file. In case really hash value of the file showing as a malicious or maybe illegitimate. Now everything, for example, I will upload one of the file. So file is option here, documents, so downloads. So I'll upload one of the file here. Now confirm upload. By the way, scenario to scenario, your reputation checks will be vary. And at the time of the interview also, don't say always I will take the IP address and I will check the reputation. I have seen a lot of the people, even whenever they are planning to explain about roles and responsibilities also, they are going with only IP address. No, always we should not say IP address verification. It depends on what type of incident we received. Now we are discussing about ransomware under malware category of the attack. So always will come via files, so that every file can have hash value. So that is the reason I'm checking the hash value. Even I have to check the attacker IP address as well. Now for suppose here it is showing 10 by 62. What the conclusion? Instead of 0, it is showing as a 10 by
It's a
62.
malicious one.
It's a malicious one. What the EDR action as per our log analysis?
Block or quarantine.
Whether it is matching the condition or not.
Yes.
So our EDR has the correct evidence. We do have evidence as well. Now take this one as evidence. For example, save as, and for every ticket whatever you are creating, and you can create example with the folder name, incident number. That is easy for us for tracking.
That is a malicious file which I have checked.
Yes. Yeah. So now I'm providing the folder as my instant, and the category of the attack is malware category. Under malware category, ransomware. And whatever evidences you are gathering, so you can, okay, sorry guys. So I'm creating new folder. Under this one, you can save hash value evidence or evidence number 1 or hash value evidence. That's fine. Save. In this similar way, if you want to go with IP address validation also, because attacker IP also we are receiving, take this attacker IP address 1.1.1, check the reputation. Okay. So now, same thing, you can go to multiple tools. Now maybe you are going MX tool and check the reputation of the IP address here. So now it is showing as domain name, nothing but it will not accept IP address. So go and see other tabs what it contains. MX lookup. So domain name once again. You can read. It will accept only domain. It will not accept IP address. Example, if I will give 1.1.1 also, check the results. It is not showing an error has occurred. That is not a domain. That's why it is showing as error occurred. And go to block list. Now it is showing like either you can provide IP address or domain. So nothing but either we can use IP address or domain. So it is showing as per the rats Dyna, it's a malicious one. But don't go with always one threat intelligence or one reputation checking tool. Please go and verify 2 to 3 because only one vendor is saying here. Remaining all other vendors are, it is showing like it's a non-malicious. Maybe I can go with Cisco Talos or IBM Expose. Intelligence search we have to go. And IP and domain reputation. And here we have to give 1.1.1.1 and check the reputation. So now it will give the ISP router name and which country that IP address belongs to, where it is located. So this IP belongs to United States San Jose. It's one of the state and reputation is showing as a good. But what is virus total MX tool is showing for us? What is MX tool is showing?
One vendor is against it.
Yeah, against. Now we can go with virus total.com. Go back to previous one. Go back to search. And where we have to go? We have to go to search here because file here, URL here, and go with IP address here 1.1.1. One of the vendor is showing as a phishing email. So in such a way, you can verify 3 or 4 and you can conclude, not by checking one vendor, this email address may be malicious. Why? Because couple of times maybe you are doing business with that particular IP address. You will not get that business emails. Clear? We are blocked. We have to block this IP address now. So now, example, this malicious one, what we have to do? So we have to go to here and take this one as a second evidence. Better you can take everything from here. So snipping tool is for capturing purpose. Otherwise, you can use a print screen also in your laptop and save as. So wherever the folder I created, this for IP address. So my instance number is 2, and also this is for the IP address reputation check and save. Now go back to service no ticketing tool. Yeah, this is the one. So after doing all these analysis, now you have to make a summary of the report. So where you have to write the summary of the report, you can write work notes or resolution information. So what the resolution notes and everything you can write is description. Otherwise, you can make here also. What is overall you have done. So I will add here as well. Log analysis or incident investigation analysis. Based on the data collected from the different log sources or maybe log source, and after analyzing the log and also after verifying the reputation checks, in the below tools. First one is virustotal.com, hash value verification. So based on the vt.com, vt means virustotal.com analysis, hash value of the malware file, hash value of the file is showing as a illegitimate or malicious one. So file whatever downloaded by end user, it contains malware category under ransomware. So please find the attached reputation check as a evidence. So next one is IP address validation. So same thing, you have to complete overall analysis. So from here, you can copy paste everything here and go back to ServiceNow ticketing tool and write on the work notes. Whatever you have written, just you can post it. And finally, what is status you have to change here? In progress to. Is it a false positive or true positive?
True positive.
True positive. But what is the action by showing EDR?
Block and quarantine.
Yes. So tool is giving wrong alert notification as well. So that's why we should not trust always whatever data source, but by simply checking, maybe it is a maybe false positive, but after doing the analysis, maybe it's a complete true positive. Additionally, recommendations you have to provide. What are the recommendations you have to provide? It's not completed yet. Sorry. You are L1 now. You are providing recommendations to whom?
L2.
L2. Correct. What are the recommendation you will provide?
Suggested for the false positives, decreasing of the false positives.
Yeah, delete the file from end user machine, block the hash value in which tool? EDR tool, block the IP address in
Fine.
Escalation is a service.
firewall,
Fine.
and reset the passwords. Okay. By the way, you have to verify whether lateral movement it's happened or not. One more thing you also have to verify whether only one system is got compromised or multiple system is got compromised. Lateral movement. For that one, we have to do firewall log analysis. Okay. But anyway, you got some process idea, right? Scenarios we can discuss later, but you know how to create ticket and what we can do and what you should do and what you should not do. For L1 side, always we have to do this much information. It's a false positive, just you can provide a summary of the report and attach the evidence and you can close it. It's a true positive, provide the recommendation and attach the evidences and you can assign to L2 team. So that is the way how the false positive versus true positive. Once we are going once again scenario based, that time will explain how we can make sure that false positive closure and how we can escalate it to true positive L2 team or L3 team. For always, whenever you are assigning any ticket to L2 team, you have to provide the recommendations. So based on your recommendations only, they will re-verify, they will revalidate, and they will do retriaging. Yes, please. Someone
So
is asking
basically,
something.
yes, sir. Basically, one end user got downloaded the file from the GitHub or somewhere else.
Mm.
Then in that time only alert will be triggered, or the end user clicked on the downloaded file, then alert will be
So
generated, sir.
in case if you have the application malware tools are available, application malware is different, and also endpoint malware is different. Whatever all these tools we are using right now, it's not application oriented malware detection and blocking. It's a completely OS oriented. In case that one where the end user is downloading GitHub, it's a malicious content related website, there are different scenarios. Basically, for example, as you mentioned, GitHub, it's a legitimate one. Consider it's a legitimate one. Okay, it's a legitimate website. So in this scenario, once the user is downloaded, so that file is going and it is downloading and it is downloaded so on so path. So that is called end user EDR tool or antivirus or XDR can be taken care. Is it clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Based on the file path where the file is downloaded. Okay, but in case, what is second scenario? Second scenario, it's application oriented malware. So once the user is clicked on the file, so if we don't have any application malware detection tools, it will not block it. If don't block it means obviously our EDR can, finally it is on OS side, simple. So whatever you are downloading, it contains EDR agent has to communicate, correct? EDR agent has to communicate it to our EDR tool, and based on the signature and also based on the behavioral pattern only alert will be triggered. Without, okay, you are clicking on the application, how the EDR agent is aware of? Is it clear, Ramesh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so application, that is a drawback. By the way, most of the tools are not supporting the application malware. What is mean the application malware? For that one, we have couple of tools we have to use. Now, all the application security people are facing these issues. Okay, so for that one,
And
I forgot one of the very famous tool is called, it will start with Varosis, I think. I have done the POC as well. Voronis or Varosis, something it will start, very famous one. I can share those tools list in the Excel sheet, application malware versus endpoint. Coming back to your question, once it is reaching to the endpoint, EDR agent has to communicate, then only it will block it.
yes, sir. And one more thing, and one file is downloaded, and in the alert details, there is a file path.
Hmm.
If you don't get, I mean, if you not find the file path, how we can, what are the ways to find the file path exactly? I mean, EDR tool, instead of EDR tool, there is any alternate ways to find the file path.
File path, just you can go and you can verify the which one is consuming higher bandwidth or memory utilization, and
Okay,
click on the
task
task.
manager through. Yes, yes.
Other,
It is also one more thing, one more way.
and sys
And
internals
is
you
it
can
possible?
install. Sys internal, yes, it is possible. You can go
Okay,
on the
and
sys internals. This one of the tool you can download. So from Microsoft, this one it will provide what are the different types of process and files it is running on. It will give the path and process ID and everything. Sys internals also we can call it as process monitor. Sorry,
yes, possible.
process monitor or sys internals. You can download this one and it can say what the process utilization and what the proc ID and where the file it is storing, everything it can provide. Yes, it is possible.
And is it possible to through FIM also, sir, the file monitoring? I mean, that tool
Yes, yeah,
also.
that is also it will provide through file integrity monitoring also. We can see where the file is downloaded and where the user is trying to add. Because a file is executing means what is mean malware is executing? Nothing but he is installing something, correct? Nothing but adding is something. Yes, FIM also can do that.
Only three, these three ways are, sir. Are there,
Only these
why?
three.
Because of,
Only these three.
oh, oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
One is task manager and EDR tool, and I
File
mean
integrity
FIM
monitoring
tools.
and
Yes, sir.
yeah, FIM. These are all. Yeah. Okay, guys. So coming back to L1 roles and responsibilities are just whenever any security incident is triggered, you have to do the all these are tracing of the incident and identifying what is the category of the attack. And in case it is a false, I mean, it's a something already blocked. So this one we have to conclude it's a false positive. In case something really got compromised, malicious content is existing, then we have to recommend it, recommendation we have to give L2. So that is the way how we can take care of L1, L2 and L3 boundaries. But if you are saying I am taking care of only these L1 level of the tasks or roles and responsibilities, you will not clear the interview. You should know about total entire process as well. But you no need to say I'm taking care of everything as an instant responder. Yes, I know about what is the backend process, how it will work, because I'm sitting with the L2 team and L3 team, and in such a way I know about how the backend process will work. Okay, by L1, but couple of companies they'll ask for L1 it's a easy of the questions, but not not always. Okay, so this is the way how we can create ticket. This is for one scenario. In case any dependency is there, how to create a ticket. And finally, whatever evidences you gathered, attach those evidences here. Attachment option is available there. And go to documents here. And I created INCO, I think. Where is that? Where I created that one? Yeah, this is the one. So attach these two files. Yeah, these two are already attached. Okay. You can see whether it attached down on the top. Already hash value evidence and also IP address validation check. So if it is a false positive, just you can close the, those things also it will appear on the your notes, everything. Whatever you are making on the notes, everything it will appear here. Okay. So if it is a false positive, just you can close the instant because already you made the evidence here. It's a true positive, just you can provide the recommendation and assign to L2 team. So assign to here. So SOC L2 team example is something got compromised true positive. So directly you can select that one. Right now it will not appear here and assign and finally submit or update. It will come errors. Yeah. So this is the way how we can take care of the overall tickets creation only. I will teach once again all these, how to create it to tickets and so on. Don't worry. Maybe because we discussed the two scenarios, maybe you'll get confusion because false positive one, true positive one. That's why. So as I said, false positive, just whatever log analysis you have done, for every instant you can make this overall summary of the report. You have to note all these by the by. Each and every company nowadays, what they are doing, they are making predefined template. So we will receive approximate regularly 30 to 50 attacks in between, not even 50, 30. And every company, what they are doing, they are making predefined template. And whenever these type of incident will occur, just copy paste, change only these values. These IP address, system name, computer name, and so on. So these things we have to change. Even here also remaining as it is, same as it is we have to keep. Only we have to change the IP address, username, and computer name only. Sorry to say, after 1 month or 2 months time period, you will feel like cybersecurity analyst role is copy paste job. Sorry, please don't mind, unless otherwise you are going and analyzing in-depth analysis like L2 level and something is getting compromised, doing that one threat hunting capability, SOAR capability. If you are doing that one, you will learn more things. But only problem here is cracking the interior is difficult. Otherwise, the surveying job is very easy as compared to other domains like a developers or testing tools and all these fields. Okay. So now we can go back. So I'm deleting this one. So go to here all. Now we discussed about instant creation. In the similar way, if you are working on vulnerability management, same thing, vulnerability management side, click on new here, dedicated to vulnerability management. Now we discussed about SIEM tool, same way for vulnerability management. So email example or maybe tool. So you are raising a tickets for dedicated CVSS score critical severity of the vulnerabilities after doing all the vulnerability analysis. So now we have to assign to, after doing all this vulnerability analysis, what is the short description? Patch management for critical vulnerabilities identified in the servers. So now attach that vulnerability report here. Whatever you download PDF, and also you download, tomorrow we can discuss that one. How to download PDF and how to download Excel sheet, and attach that one here by choosing the file and assign to which team? Assign to which team? Vulnerability management server team. This is for vulnerability management. If it's EDR case, we have to raise the ticket. If it's a firewall raise, we have to raise the ticket. If it is cloud security side, we have to raise the ticket. So every security domain, this process is common. It will not change. Creating a ticket, escalating the ticket, assigning the ticket, or any dependency is there. All these are options. Okay, tomorrow we can discuss anyway vulnerability management. There I can show whenever after doing the manual analysis, how to create a ticket. Okay. So
Sir,
that,
assignment group, under assignment group, there is a field assigned to, right?
no, that we no need to assign. We no need to assign. Don't make any illegal ship. Not sorry. Don't make any friendship with the other team members.
Okay, I thought it is equal to subcategory.
No. Assign to meaning a dedicated person in that vulnerability management team.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
It's like
Is
completely
there
like a
any
Jira tool, right?
Yeah. So example, maybe 10 members team is available in the vulnerability management, and I'm creating and I'm assigning this ticket. So I give an assignment group as vulnerability management, at the rate of tcs.com. There is no need to specifically assign to dedicated to one of the team member. So the team member may be Reshma, the team member may be Sandeep or Sudhir. I no need to assign for dedicate one person. In case he don't look, if he doesn't look about that ticket, whatever I assign to him, whether SLA will cross or not. If SLA will cross, then whose mistake is this one? Whoever is assigned. That's why always, even though he's a friend, he's working in the different team, please assign to the dedicated group.
Group means to acknowledgement, sir.
It's like a team. Yeah, it's a team kind of thing. Yeah.
For example, we are assigning the 1003 ticket incident. When we assign the ticket, it's ourselves. We have to acknowledge to our group members. In the assignment group, we have to mention the group name. That is equal to assignment acknowledgement to team members, or
No,
somewhere
it's
else.
not like it's not like that. So just you can send an email. Assignment group is not belongs to us. Okay, it is belongs to the opposite team, like other stakeholders.
Okay. I
Not
understood, sir.
security. Yeah.
And is there any dependency? I mean, for example, if you want to make it as IP block through a
Mm,
network
mm,
team, then
mm.
we have to raise a ticket, the sub ticket, right?
Yes. Yes, you have to raise a sub ticket and to make sure that your SLA should not be breached. And also that maybe example today I'm raising one of the ticket and I assigned to block the hash value to EDR team. Okay. So now around 7 o'clock, I dispatched the ticket to EDR team. Maybe they took 2 days. The 2 days is not my business case. The 2 days
Yes.
they have to take care. So till that time, I'll keep my state is on hold. Once that case is resolved, then I'll make it like off hold, nothing but in progress. Clear?
Mm. Yes.
You have to keep your ticket is on hold and in progress, and you have to raise a separate ticket and assign to that team
Yes, sir.
to
But
block the
for
hash value.
example,
Hmm.
can you explain full-fledged, sir? For example, we found the network issue, I mean IP blocking issue.
Hmm.
I'm working as a L1,
Hmm.
so I should escalate to network team.
Hmm.
For example, this morning today, as you said, 7 a.m. That incident is occurred
Hmm.
in my bucket.
Hmm.
So I created the incident and assigned myself to, and after that analyzing all the process completed. we should block IP address. For that, we have to escalate to the network team.
Mm.
The analysis, all the completion work is took 1 hour approximately. The alert is 7 p.m.
Mm.
Completed is 8 a.m. For
Mm.
example,
Mm.
1 hour it took, and 8 o'clock at 8 o'clock we escalated to network team.
Mm.
After when we escalated to network team, then the state of the incident is on hold. We
Yes,
should
once you are assigning the ticket, as you said, 7 a.m. you receive the ticket, and 8 a.m. you have done the overall analysis, and we have to block the IP address. And 8 o'clock you already created one more ticket, and you assign to the respective network security team, part of firewall, and you have to keep your ticket as on hold. Whatever you create a ticket, that one assigned to the firewall team, and firewall team they will close the ticket once they are blocking the IP address. Once the closure notification, it will come to you as a notification. So then your SL will start once again.
Sir, how can you how do you know that the
We
closer
will receive
and
regularly email notifications because you are creating
uh,
ticket for blocking of the IP address. No one is creating, correct?
yes.
That's why I said you can maintain your instant tracker as well on. And regularly, whatever on hold or pending tickets are available in your queue, first and foremost, you can go on why it is on hold. Is there any separate ticket I have created and the ticket is resolved or not? If you don't do these regular monitoring, finally your SL will breach.
We have to monitor frequently
Yes, regular
the
daily basis.
notifications.
Not at least you have to spend on this one 10 minutes per day. Otherwise, you are still a breach. That's why I said give the quality priority as compared to quantity. Is it clear,
Yes, yes.
Ramesh?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes, sir. Sir,
we can,
once they completed, after that, they informed to
No, they
through
will not inform. They will
Teams,
not inform. No.
just automatic process. We got the
We will
notifications.
receive one of the notification via ticket, I mean, email notification stating that so and so ticket is closed. If it
Oh,
depends on company to company, 99% cases, so they will not ping in the okay. So ticket, I mean, Teams chatting stating that I blocked the IP address. You can complete
uh,
your work. Who will
yes,
complete
sir.
their work then?
Yes, sir. We only.
Yeah. So we have
Actually,
to regularly monitor this one. Yes.
I thought actually after escalating to network team, again we will go for another incidents, right?
Mm,
Until
mm,
unless
mm, mm,
they
mm.
completed.
Yes, yes.
So in busy with that work busy, we may not check the notifications. Or I thought we will get the notification or confirmation from them through Teams. It will be very
No.
easy.
It's not like that. It's
Yes,
not like that.
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
So we
Receive
have to
the
check frequently every 10 minutes or 15
yes.
minutes.
Whenever any security instance you created, one of the notification will come as a alert. Even whenever you're resolving or closing, so it will come even you created, but some other team is closed that incident, you'll receive the notification.
Okay, until
That's what I
close
said.
the
At least
tickets, I guess.
whatever whatever tickets are available as a pending or on hold, 5 to 10 minutes you have to spend on that one. If it is less number of the count, maybe you can spend 1 or 2 minutes. So what is the status and which ticket you raised? By the way, for example, maybe this one is for the blocking of the IP address. I have to provide the even blocking of the IP address ticket number also. Otherwise, you will get confusion. What is the ticket you raised for blocking of the IP address? Clear? You have to
Yes,
make that
yes.
notes as well. Otherwise, you don't know what is the IP address I created. So what is the incident I created for blocking of the IP address. Otherwise,
For which
you
one
have
is which one? Yes,
yes,
yes.
exactly. Any other?
It should be meaningful. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
uh,
this one,
are,
what? Yeah, please.
so when we talked about all these things, so
Hmm.
first thing is we are raising a ticket. It
Hmm.
will go to the network team after we have done the things.
No, it's not like that. So whatever ticket you are, whenever any dependency is there, you have to raise a case with the another ticket number and assign to that one. They will close the ticket, and you can
Okay.
keep your ticket is on hold or pending.
Okay, so they will have all the ticket details mentioned in our main ticket also.
Yeah, just you are now, yeah, you have to, not everything. So just for example, you are doing one of the EDR phishing email investigation, and you have to block one of the domain name. Example. So you created one of the ticket here, and you have done the overall analysis. Now you have to block the domain name, but blocking of the domain name may be firewall or proxy DNS we can use. For example, firewall team is taking care of the blocking of the domain name also. Then what you can do, you can create one of the ticket for network security team, whoever is managing the proxy or firewall, assign to network security team, and then you can keep on hold your ticket.
That ticket ID also I have to mention it here.
Exactly. Notes you have to keep, otherwise you will get confusion, right? Because there are a lot of tickets will be in your queue. Otherwise you will get confusion. You have to make always note. That's what I said. Always please make a habit, update the notes. Whatever ticket number you are creating also you have to update here. For blocking of the domain name, I created this so and so ticket number.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one more thing is we can check our own created tickets in our bin, right?
Yes, correct.
So it's like filtering our own tickets and we can see the status of it.
Yes, correct. And additionally possible, okay, as I said, instant tracker. Did you remember one of the Excel sheet serial number, type of the incident? And you can maintain that one also. That one we can export all the data from here, but I'm not sure whether, yeah, report. But a couple of times whenever any emergency cases you are working on, you are assigning to some other people, your count will be reduced. So manually it will take another 5 to 10 minutes additionally. In that one, maybe you will close one of the instant. So better you can make your own instant tracker also. That one really helpful for to showcase your metrics at the time of the performance appraisal.
I think it will give the timestamps also, right? From
Everything, yeah, just Excel formulas. That's all.
And can we download the dump of what tickets we have worked?
Yeah, we can export right now. It's a demo tool. We don't have that option. But if we have the option, yes, we can export what are the tickets we are worked on by the name. Yes, we can do that.
It's almost similar to the Jira tool.
Yeah, same. But Jira we have to give query. But here there is no need to give a query. Just drop down list and yeah. But Jira we have to give a query. Username equals to so and so team and everything. But here there is no need to give any query.
Okay. So actually we had a radar creation process, so it's similar to that. Almost. So all the things which I have mentioned, like impact would be like P1, P2. They will give the priority wise. Similarly,
Yes.
we have for critical.
Yeah, same as it is. Correct. This is for the ticket side. In the similar way, we have a problem statement as well. But problem statement right now we no need to use. This work will be taken care by business impact analysis team and also risk registry. We can make this one also risk registry as well, part of GRC. So we can create what is the problem. For example, I'm using one of the outdated legacy version of the Windows Server 2008. Risk is involved to organization or not?
Yes.
Yeah, in the similar way, we can make risk registry this one as well. So one more thing, change management. It's very important. Change request. You can practice all these things, guys. Mainly instant creation. So because they did not give the option create a new, because this is maybe they are developing for their own. Example, hardware asset change, or network standard change, or server standard changes, or template management. For example, maybe I want for security. It's a basically, it's a demo tool. That's why we cannot see security here. But here we have security change as well. We have to click on security. For example, take hardware asset. So this is the change window. You can see by default CHG it has generated. For incident, it will generate INC. For change request, it will change CHG. And as I said, for change management, what is the very, very important one?
Approval, and we have to
Approval is
test
one thing. After that,
testing that change before moving that to production.
yes, okay, in case changes failed,
Revert back.
Revert
that,
back.
yeah, rollover plan or revert back plan or backup plan. You can see this is very, very important. This already I took it one of the change, but here we have to type what is the backup plan we have and how you are going to do the testing plan. Okay, and what is risk is involved at the time of the implementation of the change, and what the implementation you are suggesting. Okay, when the schedule it's happen, what is the date and time when the plan is change is implementing. Is there any other conflicts, and what are the notes you have to provide here? And once you are created everything here, so then is an example may firewall upgrade 14.8 7.4.4 to 8. This is what we discussed in the class also, theoretical.
Yes, yes,
So we are
exactly.
upgrading priority example critical. So risk also very high, and impact is also very high in case firewall is not able to failing of the test, not able to upgrade. So not able to upgrade. So and here system administrator, here you have to request it by your name basically. So then work notes, firewall upgrade
Because
from,
this is upgraded time, so we have to mention the window.
yeah, window also we have to specify scheduled time example. So planned start date. So I'm keeping on Saturday tomorrow. Yet time example 6:20 and plan end date. So tomorrow itself, I'm planning at maybe 10 o'clock, 4 hours window. You can see
So
now. So now this is 6 o'clock, it is starting, and 10 o'clock it is ending. How many hours?
4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah. So this is change window basically.
So in that 4 hours, basically it has to get upgraded
Yes,
without
that's correct.
any conflicts.
Without
And if
any
at all,
conflicts, without any issues, and it should not fail.
right. And if it fails, even the backup should be done within these
Yeah,
four
within
hours
the
window.
4 hours only. Yes, you are right. And even as said, couple of Excel sheet we have to fill, like template we have to fill. So assess and authorize. Authorize can be done by your manager.
Hmm.
Schedule time, anyway, we provided that one. Once you are providing next button, okay, it will go to different fields basically.
Conflicts.
Yeah, I completed my request now.
Do we have to mention the conflicts also in this? Because when we said it's like a firewall upgrade, you have conflict with the OS ones, operating systems.
Yeah, operating system also it will change. Conflicts, it is not a mandatory for every time, but
Okay.
conflict with other applications maybe, or other teams, whatever they are trying to do that. Okay. So now it will go to your manager, it will go to CAB director, and you have to fill the template as well. Most of the organizations, they are using templates for change request, like a backup plan and everything, right? So that we have to attach the template as well here. And finally, your authorized manager. And so once here it is scheduled, when it is scheduled, assess can be done by manager and authorized be done by CAB director. You are creating ticket, it is going to your manager, he is assessing your request, and authorization can be done by your CAB director. What is CAB full form?
Change access.
Change advisory board.
Okay.
Yeah. When this once it is approved everything finally successfully, so finally that date it will come, and we are implementing, we are reviewing, and we are closing. Everything is successful. We have to update the ticket status as well, whether all the ticket change management implemented or not. Okay. So this is
And
about change request. Yeah.
once it's not satisfied, then it will be cancelled, right?
Yes, it is cancelled. Yes.
And if at all we have got all the analysis on this particular one which got failed, and you will start doing it again in the next month.
Again, once again, we have to raise a ticket. Yeah, it's obviously. Even rejection also, you have to raise one more ticket. Once your
Okay.
manager is rejecting, your client is rejecting, or your cab director is rejecting. So completely we have to start from the starting. But we have template and ready-made data is available in the next
And
time.
can we refer the same old template which we have used?
Yes,
I
we can
mean,
refer that one. Yes.
because this has been failed for so and so reason, so we are implementing the same bulk.
Yes, correct. Okay, this is about change implementation. As I said, this is most of the implementation teams will take care.
Okay.
Even someone is keeping 8+ years of experience people, they will expect like, do you know SIM tool upgrade, or do you know firewall, whatever job vacancy you applied. So do you know firewall upgrade or EDR upgrades or correlation rule creation, all these. So please practice this one. Anyways, we can discuss once again. And tomorrow we will discuss about Nessus Essential. So first 5 minutes I can go and I can show where to download and how to download and how to register. And after that we can scan one of the system and how to do the manual analysis and how to raise a ticket and how patch management will take care of the patch updates. And finally what we have to do, what you can do tomorrow, you can complete theoretical part of the vulnerability management. First 5 to 10 minutes we can discuss about theoretical part. So next 1 hour we'll discuss about scan rule creation, scan policy creation, how to schedule this scan policy and everything. Is it clear?
Yeah. Okay, one small request. Can you open the file which I have shared in the chat? So this is
Once
actually a Trojan one. Can you explain this?
in the chart.
Yeah, meet chat itself. And normal WhatsApp chat also I picked.
Okay. Oh my God.
Because this is a malicious one. So
Yeah, it's a
why?
malicious one. Based on this one, we cannot say it's a completely malicious one. Go to
Mhm.
details. Yeah, it's anyway malicious one only, but it's a Trojan. Yes, it is a Trojan because popular threat, most of the vendors, they said like it's a Trojan one. Okay. So something they downloaded from maybe keyloggers. Yeah, it's a keylogger basically. So keylogger software, it is downloaded from the Trojan website and it is showing as a Trojan malware category of the attack.
By this only one particular virus tool, we can conclude it because we have more number of vendors has said
Yes,
that
yes.
it's a
Yeah,
malicious.
in this scenario, yes, absolutely right. 43 out of only 90, 70. Yeah, absolutely. We can say that yes, it's a malicious one. Only one or two, it is showing as a warning kind of thing, and also maybe malware category or maybe malicious one. In that scenario, you have to go and visit 3 or 4 websites. For these many reputation of the vendors are saying it's a malicious one, we have to go and we have to block hash value and we have to delete the file. So coming back to here, it's a Trojan based keylogger malware category of the attack.
In this scenario, do we need to check in two more tools, sir?
It's not required. Almost
Yes, sir.
very popular vendors also they said Fortinet and also eScan and ESET and AVG, Kaspersky. All these it's not required.
Uh, One more thing, Aki, when we have this Azure cloud,
Mm.
so we have to create instance, right? For whatever work we have to do on this.
Yes.
So for Azure Sentinel, are you going to teach that?
No, there is no need to create in the Azure Sentinel itself. Case management inbuilt option is available. So there itself we can update the nodes and we can close the incident. And there is no need to once again purchase the Azure subscription and there is no need to write once again. Do you mean to say that ServiceNow or Azure?
Azure itself for the Sentinel purpose. I was
Okay.
asking.
Yeah. Once again we can discuss. Yeah.
Okay. No, actually, I'm saying from the scratch we have to do like instance creation, agent deployments and all for endpoints and all.
From the scratch, I'm not sure. Let's see.
Because the basic implementation part will go with scratch, right? Like creating instance.
Yeah, for that one, virtual machine and little bit cost is involved, but I have to go and I have to re-verify, Priyanka.
Can't we do this in the free trial
No,
versions?
no, all the options are not available.
Okay.
Yeah. And by the by, anyone is tried downloading of the IBM Curator Community Edition?
I have downloaded, but I am not sure why it's not showing. ISO file is not showing up in that particular file.
But is there any power interruption at the time of the downloading of your file?
No, no. Actually, I got it through my friend. So
Okay.
he sent me. So I have downloaded it, but there is no showing that.
Okay. So did
Because
you
I
import
tried.
that one? Did you import that one finally?
Yeah, he sent me via compressed file. I
Okay.
have
Okay.
uncompressed it.
Okay. Okay. It's clear. Yeah, maybe yeah, anyone try, but otherwise I will try myself. And but anyway, it will take another 2 days. First, we'll complete vulnerability management and EDR. Thereafter, we can go to SIM tools.
I think then we have to go with the ISO file, but
Yeah, ISO file only. Yes, we have to go with ISO only. Otherwise, it
will
will not
or
work.
will Oracle VirtualBox will take that particular
Yes, yes,
format?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, then I'll try with that also.
Yeah, it will take.
Okay.
But you have to sit in front of the system, and we have
Yeah.
to click on the yes and no, and we have to provide the IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, all these parameters.
Okay. You are saying about the importing into the VM, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, that is okay. But basic installation, I mean download part I must.
Okay, fine. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow and see you. So tomorrow is one of the practical demo for vulnerability management. Don't skip the class now onwards at least. All these are practical demos. Whatever theoretically we completed, practically we are going to discuss.
Sure, sure.
We got in the morning session, okay, tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
Mm.